Bliss, today is going to be a time about flight. We're going to stay grounded to take flight and have lots of fun. So get ready for a great playful practice. Please come to your practice on your mat, enjoying your sitting posture, and you're going to notice a variety of sitting techniques here. We're going to have some cross-legged and some hero's posture and even some moderations with those as well. As you lengthen your spine, soften your shoulders, and I'm going to ask you to draw your eyes to a gentle close. Smooth your forehead. Widen your smile, even if it's just one over your belly button, and elongate the shoulders a little bit more. Sit tall and generous. Breathe full and rich. And when you breathe, you may hear a sound like this. This is the Ujjayi breath, the air passing at the back of the neck, near the epiglottis. Allow your mouth to stay soft and gentle. Let the palate of your mouth rise up and give splendor to the whole concept of the skull, crowning, opening, and light. And today in our flight practice, let's move from tightness to lightness. Take your hands to your heart center. And to open our practice today, we're all going to share one little word. We haven't done this yet, so Bliss and Barrie, here's a little word called Om. Inhale. Namaste, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for that. Come on out into child's posture. Beautiful. Widen your shoulders, widen your knees, let the big toes kiss. Let's take your right hand all the way back to your left hip and stack our shoulders so that we see the long right edge of our mat, widening nice and rich and deep. Good. Take a moment and let that right hand travel right over top the right ear. Beautiful, reaching forward. And then exhale that hand all the way back to the mat. Turn the body towards the left side, letting the right ear come down to the ground. Awesome. Take, please, that left hand back to your right hip. Stack the shoulders so that the whole body sees the long left edge of your mat. Take that right arm into the floor as you lift that lengthened left arm over top the ear. Reach forward to the front of your mat with both arms. Fabulous. And take the hands back into full child's posture. Glide your body back and up into downwards facing dog. Just moving your body about to see where it's at. Take your feet together and stir the pot in one direction and stir the pot in the opposite direction, and then come to a vigorous little walking of the dog. So it's almost a beautiful little movement happening. I'd like you to come to pause and still. I'd like you to come to as though you're going to put your knees on the ground for your tabletop, but you're going to let those knees hover, and you're going to start to deeply engage the core. The length of your body is as long as possible, and you're wide and balanced and generous in every place else. So shoulders are richly above the wrists, and knees are deeply underneath the hips. Engage the front of the pubic bone a whole lot more towards the chin, and allow that body to feel almost like the belly is shrunk wrapped. Like we shrink wrap our boats for winter, prepare that belly, get ready. Glide the hips up and back to downwards facing dog. Please step the feet to the hands and come into ragdoll. Take your hands to each opposite elbow and let your body hang. Let your head hang. Let it give a little nod of yes, a little nod of no. Unwind and take a quick scan of the body to see where you need more help. Here we're elongating right from our Achilles tendon all the way up our body, and sometimes we take a gentler approach with the knee bend. I'd like you now to swing your body side to side. This is the very famous I don't care, Anne, you can't make me move. Just be gentle and generous to find out your place and space right here. As you soften to a pause back in center, inhale the hands back into the ground. Step out into a tall plank push-up. Exhale the knees down. Inhale, sweep the body up into a graceful long-armed cobra, opening up nice and tall, long spine, long neck, tall crown, soft jaw. Give me an ah. Good. Glide back into downwards facing dog. And we'll take 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. It's okay to wiggle your tail feathers a bit. It's all good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now this pattern of flight is going to take us back to standing on our perch. So step the feet back forward to the hands. Inhale, rise all the way up to halfway lifting. Excellent. Fold your body back forward. And then you're going to come all the way back up to standing. Stand up nice and tall, hands above the head, roll your way up. Take the hands above the head, fantastic. And exhale the hands back to the heart center. We're going to stand here tall and graceful, rooted in place. And we're going to think about our intention for the day. And we'll see you right back in a minute. So let's get ready to take some flight. So everybody here, inhale, lift the hands well up above your head. Awesome. Exhale, tap the nape of your neck. Keep those elbows close to the body. Inhale, sweep the arms up nice and tall. Exhale, take the hands through your heart center, bending through your knees, fold forward to your long legs. Inhale, please rise to your halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, step down to your lowered push-up. Inhale, all the way up to a tall, beautiful upwards facing dog. Exhale, press back to child's posture or to downwards facing dog. You can take moderation and choice. Inhale here. Exhale here. Inhale here, long even spine. Exhale here. Step the feet please to the hands, even if you're right from child's posture. Rise to your halfway, lift flat back. And exhale, fold back down to ragdoll legs. Now I'm going to ask you to richly bend your knees and take your hands to your heart center like you're sitting on a chair. I want the back of your spine to be nice and tall. That means you need to heavy the tailbone and lift the pubic bone. This is very different than the squats that we do at gym. So again, really make certain to lift the top of your pubic bone and heavy the tailbone. Get a lot lower and take the arms out in front of you. Let's come into that very famous Charlie's Angels posture. Inviting the hands together, drawing the thumbs on top of the beautiful index fingers and releasing the energy nice and long to widen the shoulders and lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward to your long, delicious legs. Inhale, rise to your halfway lift. Exhale, step out into a tall plank push-up. Inhale, stay here. Stack the feet together. Draw the ankles to the right side. Have a chance and a try at a side plank for just a moment. Awesome. Reach that left hand up to the sky if you want to, or it can stay down. Take the hand right back down to the side. Inhale to a tall plank push-up. We're all going to show the moderated version right now. Please take that right knee to the floor directly underneath your right hip. Turn your body to face the left long edge of the mat, and then continue to take that left hand to the side body, then the hand up to the sky. Fantastic. Let's play a little bit here. Draw the shoulder into its socket and then release the hand above the ear. Reach nice and long. Some of us will be able to even lift and hover that left leg to parallel the floor. Fabulous. It's a way of taking flight. Doesn't need to happen. Exhale, everything back down to the side of your body. Inhale, step out to a tall plank push-up. And there's one more great way to do a beautiful round of support here. This time we step the left foot all the way forward to the left hand. You keep the right hand on the ground, but you turn your body to face the left edge of your mat. Let that left knee splay away a little bit from the midline, but press as much as you can the whole foot into the floor. Lift the arms up, delicious, and continue to carve the arches of your body from the front of your hip all the way up nice and tall. Fantastic. Soften the neck. Ah, good. And release to the crown. Remember that Jim Carrey jaw, right? Good stuff. Good old Canadians. Take that hand right back down. Step out into a tall plank push-up. Bring the knees to the ground. Inhale to a long-armed cobra. Beautiful. And let's take a moment of rest. Come back into child's posture. Great big. Inhale full and rich. Exhale, release everything that doesn't need to be with you anymore. With your next inhale, prepare the hands solid and gentle to the floor and step out to a tall plank push-up. Good. Step, please, your feet to your hands and come to ragdoll. One more time. Invest in that body with deeply rich bent knees and come into that Utkatasana or chair. This is that hovering. The arms can be out in front if you want. This time we're going to show a new version, and beautiful Johnny has started it there. Open up, palms up. Bring your hands into service. Let the shoulders come back into their joints. It's called retraction, and it's a really nice way of lifting the front of your pubic bone, heading your tailbone, and finding your strong, amazing core. Exhale the hands to your heart center. Fold forward to your long legs. Inhale, rise to your halfway lift. Exhale, step out into a tall plank push-up. We'll start it from the top and work around moderation. Let's take our heels together and bring them all the way to the left side. You're facing the long edge of your right mat. Bring the right hand on the body, then lift and raise it all the way up to the sky. It's like there's this amazing, beautiful Cirque du Soleil ribbon lifting the midline of your body up. Exhale the hand to the side. Inhale to a tall plank push-up. Beautiful. Now you're going to take that left knee to the floor directly underneath your hip. Turn your body again to face the long right edge of your mat. Stacking nice and tall and delicious. Bring the shoulders over top of each other and carve that canoe of your front core so that you're strong and stable and really opening up your body. Awesome. If you can, take the flight with the leg. Reach the arm all the way over top the ear and give a little bit of flight as well. Exhale the hand and the leg down back to the side. Inhale, step out to a tall plank push-up where you're now going to step the right foot all the way up to the right hand. This time, keep the left hand on the ground. Invite that right hand to the hip, turn and face the long right edge of your mat, and this is an amazing place to play, opening up just a little bit more. If you want to sway the knee, you can. Just watch the big toes are very active, so the toe might lift right up off the mat and get into this beautiful feeling of a loads of bliss. This is called so much Andrasana. Take the hand right back down, step out to a tall plank push-up, glide the hips up and back to downwards facing dog, and we're going to take 5 full breaths here. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. And on this exhale, wiggle things around a bit. Find out where you're going. See if these fingers are really active, that these finger pads are working really nice and well, that these palms are really active through the palm pads as well, and even the heels of the hands are active into the floor. You want to be able to not have anyone lift your fingers off the mat, but there's not a sense of gripping on for dear life. A great sense of connection is what we're looking for. Widen the shoulders. Beautiful. And I didn't mean to hold you longer than 5. Here we go. Step the feet to the hands. Come to that delicious position of sitting on a chair, raising the hands right above the head this time. Exhale the hands to the heart center and get ready to step back. The right foot is going to stay where it is, and the left foot is going to step back. Step the left foot all the way back into a lunge. Lift the hands above the head. Keep the back heel high lifted, and it should feel like you're pressing back into the earth through the heel. So press that energy back through your heel. Lift up your energy nice and tall. That's awesome. Please exhale. Tap the nape of your neck. Beautiful. And what we're going to learn from this position is we're going to find some movement in our left arm. The left arm is going to come down. We're going to keep the right hand at the nape of our neck. The left arm is going to come down, and see if we can draw our inside biceps close to our body. At the back, there may be some ability of your spine to find connections in your hands. Okay? It's overrated, but you might be able to find it. Give that opportunity. I'm real cool if you're even holding the bottom of your t-shirt and the top back of your neck. Fantastic. Release the hands up nice and tall and let your eyes look all the way up past this awesome ceiling to the sky. Exhale the hands back through your heart center. Step out to a tall plank push-up and give yourself a foundational inhale. Exhale the knees to the floor. Inhale, lengthen the spine nice and tall, the long arm cobra. Exhale, glide back, child's posture, getting prepared to do the opposite side. Give your hips some bliss, give some grace here. Let everything get heavy. Slump your shoulders to the floor, let things go. Awesome. One more big foundational breath. Beautiful. Glide those hands back to the floor. Sweep your body with your next exhalation into downwards facing dog. And step the feet forward to the hands into ragdoll. From this ragdoll, let's take one more moment of opening up our side body. Please take your opposite hands to your opposite elbows and give that little movement of swaying side to side. Yeah, get really gracious and opening here. Fabulous. As you come to middle, stop and pause. Take the hands to the knees. Bring your body into that chair position. Good. Now heavy the tailbone right away. Rise up and ascend your attention through your spine, tall and positive. As the hands stay at your heart center, leave the left leg where it is, step back with the right foot, keep the ball of the foot high. So you want to feel that you're almost pressing back through the back of your mat, like the earth is lifting up and holding you and supporting you. Now give grace and lift those hands up nice and tall, bring up that pelvis nice and tall, widen your shoulders away from your ears. Awesome. Exhale, tap the nape of your neck. Beautiful. Elbows are invited in close to the side of your cheeks, in front of your ears. Fabulous. And this time, keeping that delicious left hand there at the top of your neck, you're going to invite the right hand down below the spine. Again, some of us will have it come just to the bottom of our t-shirts. Totally all good. This is a real overrated move, but it's so awesome for heart opening. If you can, because it's left side, Lift the heart up nice and tall, lifting up from the pubic bone. Fabulous. Exhale here, taking this time the left arm over top left leg, pivot on the back foot and come into a warrior B. Beautiful. Strong, calm, and centered. So warrior B is a very powerful conduit to confidence. I want you to be here and allow your mind to be with where you're at, bringing it all the time back to the breath. Don't worry if it meanders to different things. Come back to the next opportunity of breath that happens every about 4 count. Open up the palms of your hands. Come on into the front knee just a little bit more. And let's get gracious here with the back hand going to the back leg. Lift the tall hand high to the sky. I'd like to just see you get a little bit deeper into the front hip crease as you can and lengthen the line of the pinky and the front left hip crease. Beautiful. Please exhale that beautiful left elbow to the front knee, and I want you to hang out. Awesome, Amanda. Lift over all of that right arm above the ear. It's somewhere between the cheek and the nose. Fantastic. And then I'd like you to turn on the back foot, bring both hands to the floor, and step out to a tall plank. Simply switch the front foot forward to the right. Beautiful. And lift yourself right up into that awesome crescent, evolving through a wave, lifting up nice and tall. So you'll notice that some of the people have just taken a little bit of a step wider. You want to make certain that as you do these graces of these movements and postures that create balance and can be one-sided, that you have enough space. We're not on a beam. We don't walk that way through life. So give yourself the space that you need. Beautiful. From here, take the hands to the heart center, pivot on the back foot so it becomes parallel to the back edge of your mat. Beautiful. And with width and breath, open up your body into warrior B. Front right arm over top that right leg. Turn the body to face all of that left side of your mat. Stay nice and tall and grounded. Awesome. Strong confidence coming and rising all the way through the core of who you are, your spine. Your connection is strong and long. Thanks, Amanda, for letting me get close. Take the back hand to the back leg. Lift the right hand all the way to the sky and increase the count of depth in that front beautiful hip. As we open up our groins, we find different ways of movement. At first, you might have a little bit more of an arch in your back, and eventually over time, you'll have this nice deep hip crease with a parallel thigh. Fantastic. Can you very kindly now please take the front elbow to the front knee, and this time I want you to sweep the left arm all the way over top. Fabulous. Reach, reach, reach here. And what I'd like to see you do is take your left hand to your hip and leave the hip high, lengthen your front right leg, and leave the elbow or the hand all the way at the front knee of the right side. So this is a very extended, long triangle. Continue to carve out that canoe that is the front core of your body. So you want the front core of your body to kind of bow from all the way to the tip of your nose to the tip of your toes. Should be this little carve. And then we lift up our right arm long, our left arm longer. Fabulous. Come all the way back up into what Johnny's doing now. A nice strong straddle with both legs long and lifted. Take the arms above the head. This is so powerful. Exhale the hands to your heart center. Turn and pivot to face the front edge of your mat by bending the front knee and step out into a tall plank push-up. Good. So here's a little bit of use it or lose it. Please step that right foot back up to the hand. Without making any jumping or bouncing noises like elephants, we're going to switch our feet to the opposite direction. Go for it. Awesome. So you saw a few moderations here with people doing switches more than one time, or one solid one, or a walking one. That was really great, and you can do whichever you tried. So let's class, show them all again. Switch up one time, and back to the original. Keeping the left foot forward now, so step it over to the left foot forward. Draw your body up into an extended warrior B. Beautiful. Fantastic. So those at home, you now know that this will be called warrior B. From here, what I'd like to see you do is elongate that right arm to the sky and lengthen the left leg as you reach right into a nice triangle from here. So you want to keep a nice high hip. You want to open up all of your body to the long right edge of your mat, and you want to send back the hip of that left side just a little bit more. For some moderation, you could sneak your right big toe a little bit closer to the long right edge of your mat. To do that, you would bend your knees and then move your body. Always work safely in ways that you can. Good. From here, what I'd like to see you do is release both of those arms out to parallel and straddle, lengthen the legs nice and tall, and take the hands up above the head. Beautiful. I'd like you to take those hands back to your heart center, turn and face the mat, and step out into a tall plank push-up. Bring the knees to the ground, please. Open up with a big inhale of a long-armed cobra, so great for the heart. come back into child's posture, where we're going to take a few moments to rest, keep breathing through child's posture. We'll be right back together in bliss. Sure, we're going to start to come to our closure. There's just a few more moments of connection together for flight. Press back and up into downwards facing dog. Awesome. Ah, come on everybody, give me a nice big ah, fabulous. Finding the settling of your spine long and generous. I'd like you to take that delicious right leg right up into the air. Now at home, if you have the room and you have the space and the confidence, I would tell you to turn over and flip your dog like a whole big belly rubbing flip. But we're a little close here today. So what we're going to encourage is to continue to lift that leg up nice and tall. You're going to direct the right heel all the way to the outside of the left hip and continue to lift your body long. The cue is to keep the right side of your body as long as your left side of your body. That's the cue that you use with direction. Beautiful. Now exhale that knee right back into the chest, rounding your cat-like back, and inhale, step back out into a downwards facing dog. Take a moment of grace to inhale yourself here, steady, and exhale, ground. Awesome. One more breath, inhale, and exhale. Look at these beautiful lines, so fantastic. Weight is back in the heels, body is calm and strong. And so here we come to that left side, lifting up the left leg into the air. Find the direction of that lift all the way from the inner thigh. Continue to lengthen the right side of the body as you then invite either a flipping of the dog on this side if you're at home. Beautiful. And what we're aiming for is to get a really high, rich knee, a deep, rich bend. You can even come up with the ball of that right foot like Karen just manipulated right now. Awesome. Take one more breath here, and then you're going to inhale, lengthen that delicious left leg again. Exhale the knee all the way through the chest. Inhale, step out to a tall plank push-up. Exhale the knees down and enjoy a long-armed cobra. Open up the body, delicious, long, and strong. Please peel your body back into child's posture. And this is just a transition. Cross the ankles. Come back into sitting. Beautiful. Let the legs come out long in front of you. Now please take the right foot halfway to your bum cheeker. So bend the knee, heel on the ground, but take a full hand width distance between the heel and the foot. Gorgeous. Sitting up nice and tall, I want you to take the left arm around the outside of the knee and allow your body to look back. Keep your body nice and long. You're going to find that there needs to be a bit more weight on the right side of your bottom cheeker than the left side of your bottom cheeker. And that's perfectly natural for a lumbar twist to the spine. Unwind the body back to neutral. Glide both legs back long. Take a minor bend in both knees. Send the hands nice and tall to the sky. Exhale the hands back to your sides and behind you, fingers reaching to the mat behind you. So peel the hands the opposite direction. Good, fingers away, lifting up the spine, then gently fold forward. Walk your body folding forward. Good, keep the hands behind, long crown. So we're not reaching and grasping and holding on to anything. We're finding a natural alignment to our spine. Soften the neck, open the jaw, say ah. Beautiful. Walk the hands beside the knees, bend the knees, and evolve your body back up nice and tall from the crown. Fantastic. This time I'd like you to bend the left knee, please. Take it a whole hands width different distance. Marichiasana is the proper name of this posture. Sitting yourself again nice and tall, a little bit of weight transfer onto that left bum cheeker. Take the right hand around the knee. Lift your belly nice and tall away from the thigh into the spine and exhale to turn. You might eventually turn right over and look past that delicious left elbow. Beautiful lifting of the heart. Fantastic inner smile going on. And then exhale, bring yourself back forward. Keep both knees quite richly bent and fold forward over top the legs again. Remember that we're looking for a long spine, a delicious evolvement. I'm not asking you to get your chest to your legs. I'm asking you to do as you can. From this posture, we're going to really just unwind and evolve into Shavasana. So please scoot your bottom with your hands at the side. Scoot your bottom towards your heels. Open up your back body to the floor first, keeping the heels bent. Great progressions in different ways. And elongate your body, opening up to this possibility of grace and softness. So you should look like a gentle, soft starfish. There are some different ways to find rest here. Knees together, toes pointing in. Soften and seal the small of your back and relax your body and your breath. I invite you to stay here again for a few moments of rest with your inhaling and your exhaling. And I can't wait to see you again for moments in bliss. Namaste.